is this next set? We were talking about it before we went live, but our roots in Shockwave, baby. We're getting to see it come over here to the Icebox. Burr and Grayson, losers quarters, still best of 5 territory. Grayson, of course, on the Kragg. Burr has a Lox, also has a Forsburn, but we'll be starting off with the big beefy boy battle.
Yeah, Forsburn and Kragg's not very fun, so it makes sense to start Loxodont.
Yeah, anybody that can just throw something and get rid of all your smoke, never a great idea.
No fun. This matchup at the beginning of the game is like, oh, Loxodont can't do anything. And then all the Loxodonts kept beating the Kraggs.
It was like, well, clearly something's working.
Something's not going right, guys. Loxodon's like really strong for this one patch, and he's showing it off right now. The sword just is covering the whole stage and is way too strong right now.
Stage control for sure is the big thing with him.
On this stage, like in Julesville in particular, you have half the stage and the platforms, so it's really hard to get in. But it's still heavy, so when you get in, you die.
Yeah, I mean, just random sweet spot back here off the Angel platform at like, what, 110, 120 on Kragg, and that's enough.
That's how it goes. Because the knockback buff, I think buff Loxodont the most out of all the characters.
For sure, yeah, because I mean, this is like the kill eventually character. I still think the best part of that patch is that Kragg's forward air got buffed.
Yeah, why not?
It was just the one move that everybody's like, man, if this was a little bit less, then maybe Kragg would be dealable with. And they were like, what if we made it stronger?
I bet Leffen lost his mind hearing that. What do you mean?
Leffen loses his mind. You could tell him anything. You'd be like, hey, man, I just paid off my car. And he'd be like, bro, oh, my God. I can't even with this.
I think we were talking about it earlier. It's so funny that every Rob player plays Kragg.
I mean,
so funny.
It's just Rob Donkey Kong.
It's hilarious. It's the most Grayson character
It's
ever.
literally, it's like he could not play any other character. And it's clearly working, even though, like you're saying, this can be pretty tough, you know, dealing with the stage control, especially of Lox. Grayson is the kind of player that no matter what game he plays, he will just have some crazy combos that will kill you. He's always got that stuff down. His punish game is nuts. Brayden's able to fire back, but yeah, like Grayson playing in the lead because of that kind of stuff.
I will say, even though like Rob Kragg makes sense, Burr on Loxodont has never made any sense to me, but it works. It just wins.
I honestly, something about it when he started, I remember that when they had Lox on like the first trial at Genesis, I think like 2 Genesises ago. Maybe it was only one. I think it was just the one. But I remember he was like, yeah, I'm playing Elephant. I love this character. And something about that made sense to me.
I know he's way better that patch. But I roomed with Burr that tournament. I hang out with him a lot. And he was loving Loxodont that one patch.
Yeah.
That Genesis build was really nice to him. But this game is super last hit. Oh!
Get up attack was actually so smart. Because like you're talking about, it's just, big hitboxes deal with it. But parry. Seen those spikes get parried. You did that quite a few times as well.
It's very funny. The way to beat Grayson ultimate is to parry his nair. And the way to beat him in this game is to parry his down B.
You just wait for the one move that sets up for the kills, and you're just like, all right, as long as I parry it.
Like it makes sense to have the same. He went Forsburn. It makes sense to that's Grayson's issue, but he's still good without it. Like he doesn't need the move, honestly. He just doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because literally everything was going right for him until that spike came out. Like he was playing the set really well. Obviously, Burr was making it close, but that it was just, let me go to all reliable right there. We'll see if that continues to be a problem. But, yeah, not up against Burr's Lox, even though he won that game 1. Will now be going on to the 4s.
Yeah, I feel like Forsburn's, like, perception, the whole game has changed so much. Like, he has gone from, hey, he's alright, this character is broken as heck.
Character's crazy. I mean, there were, I think, 3 Forsburns in top 8 at Frosty's, if I'm not mistaken.
Like that, yeah, and also the best player in the world is Cake Assault, and play Forsburn. That'll always help. But
well, Marlin too, but,
but
you know, debatable.
Currently right now, we can Cake Assault until Genesis happens. Yeah. But
oh my goodness.
No matter how good he is, he gets hit, it will hurt. He's a perfect combo weight for everyone in the game. And Kragg will combo you to death.
Forsburn is the character that I load up when I'm practicing combos in training mode.
Everyone's like, oh, yippee! He's a perfect way. He doesn't have a good move to get out of it like that. Like, his aerial's like frame 6 at best, so.
But good luck getting your first hit in, because he's like built around being unpunishable.
Not
for Grayson.
Grayson got both first hits, and here we are.
That's all it takes. Well, I mean, Burr's the one that knocked me out in losers. I got 9th to him. So I could have been here, but I'm not because he's better than me. And I think the thing that he was doing with Forsburn especially well was just saying, yeah, I'm going to throw out a bunch of stuff that's hard to punish, and I'm not going to be at a distance where I have to play guessing games with you. Like, you're going to be the one guessing. Burr loves to just sort of be at that like mid to long range distance, and it works really well with this character.
Yeah, the way to beat Forsburn is to guess right and just kill him every time you hit him.
Yeah, which Grayson is happily doing. Yeah, you have to have a good punish game to beat Forsburn. Grayson on Kragg, that's about as good punish game as you can ask
Yeah,
for.
it's why the heavies do good in the Forsburn, because the heavies, they hit hard. They will kill you.
And that's why we're going back to the Loxodont, because, yeah, Kragg just demolishing those forest stocks pretty quickly, and you got Godai Delta available to you, so once again, the control with the axe, if you're anywhere near these platforms, you're not landing.
Yeah, Godai have very good locks on stage. You would not see me in Omar play here.
No.
Oh, yeah, actually you might. I might be psycho. But
I will occasionally ban the small stages just if I don't want to deal with it. Like if the Loxodont's a particular type of crackhead.
yeah.
That's just like constant hitboxes throwing out, but they stop just often enough that you can't reliably parry everything. Speaking of
ugly SD right there. I don't even know what happened.
yeah, you can't let that happen to Kragg, especially with the wall behind you. You get the wall jumps back and forth, but doesn't seem like he's letting it bother him.
Also, having levers locks on is like a really big deal. Otherwise, you have to approach that nair and jab, and it's not the best time.
It's kind of the same thing with Forsburn too, isn't it? That
Yeah.
it's just like if they get to run away from you, then the game's kind of already over before it's begun. But Grayson not letting Burr make distance.
Yeah, it comes to mag close for SDing at about 80 or so. The spikes on the platform. If you see him on that platform, you waiting. It's up to them to do something.
You can parry, but the moment that I see a Kragg deliberately run to the platform, he's gonna press the B button and then maybe no direction, maybe down direction.
Kragg's biggest flaw is that people can just kind of wait on him sometimes. And he has to fight first a lot of times.
And that's what you're talking about, going up against Lox, right? Getting that lead is so important because if you don't have the ability to wait on Kragg, if you have to come to him, I mean, it's the same thing with Lox, right? Then that changes the game state significantly. Oh my god.
Kragg's approaches make a lot of sense. Like, yeah, that makes sense to back air, forward air here. Or down B. I'm surprised he didn't go for an up air.
Honestly.
Forward air worked.
Because Lox is heavy enough that even at these percentages, I'm like, okay, maybe you can get a second one, but like surely at 150 it gets the kill.
Lox is so weird. It's like a heavy floaty, and that matters in this game. Like
So strange, yeah.
sometimes you just die at 90 top blast zone. I'm like, what happened? Am I heavy or not?
Samus syndrome.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, it was almost stock.
I like the idea. I don't like the result for Grayson, but I don't think that he should stop doing that.
Yeah, the down air hits this game. It's down
Yeah.
air. Go next.
Well, that's one of the reasons Kragg loves stages like Merchant Port as well, is that if you hit that, they just explode. They're gone.
Blast zone's right there. Ends it right there.
Nice. Okay, well, the air dodge away was good. I love, by the way, that Burr does not, like, spend the magma stocks and panic off stage.
He's gonna have to here, I think. Though.
Definitely.
Yeah, but the jump too. Yeah. Having magma is so important. If I was a Loxodont, I would just never play without full stacks.
Yeah, I would just be like, I'm going to stand over here and create Meatball.
Okay, we have 2 stacks. You can get a kind of. Oh, won't matter.
He can get killed.
Yeah, he can get killed.
He can get killed in a attempt. Again, heavy and floaty. Sets up for, like, why do you get a throw kill confirm at 140? Because you're elephant.
He needs it. He needs to
Does
get hit
he?
by it.
I feel like every time I'm debating something about a character with somebody, the moment that they say he needs it,
It's
I am done
wrong.
having a debate.
No, we're just lying.
Yeah. I'm just like, okay, so the debate is over and the humor is in. I got it. Back to Godai Delta for Burr, who did get off to a really good start in the game. There was an aid with the Grayson SD, but as long as Burr does this, if he just says, yeah, mess around with that rock, that soccer ball, I don't care. You can play Mundial Ronaldinho Soccer 64 over there. I see you, Brazilian Kragg. I'm going to hang out under this platform.
Dope skin to be like a default skin.
I love that that's just available for everybody.
Yeah, I'm Neymar. Okay, cool.
Ooh, Burr did not want to try holding down there for anything crazy. Does get the parry, but did not figure out whether or not Grayson was going to cross up.
That's something I didn't learn for a long time to get parry like the command grab people do, like lock side B and stuff. Because in my brain, oh, it's a command grab. It's like a hit grab thing.
It's just that it's not a regular grab.
Yeah.
Like, because otherwise, what were you going to do about those in Rivals 1?
Yeah.
Like, just suffer?
I lose.
It's like you get cubed in Rivals 1. It's like, I don't know.
Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, we've seen a lot of get-up attacks from Grayson, particularly off of that exact setup. So that was a really good recognition there from Burr.
Yeah, I think in this game, this attack is really bad because The no-tech options are really useless, honestly.
There are some characters that have like a good special
Yeah, like Forsburn
get up.
one.
I think of Claren as well.
Yeah, Clarence.
Can be really, really good. Lox, if you have magmas, honestly not even that good still.
You also don't want to waste your magma on a,
Getting up, yeah.
It's not a good use of it.
Hey, could be worse, could be Rano.
Could be random. Like bubble and
The,
sit
the actually, the one voice line you'll never hear. Ooh.
I hope I hear it. I get a free kill.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Please, I want to hear a lot. Oh,
Speaking of free kills.
Not quite. Kragg a big boy. Oh, yeah, you can't. You gotta just wait for Kragg to do his move, otherwise you risk all this happening.
Nice stall though, and it was just enough to set up perfectly for that back air. And we are playing dueling balls.
One rock is much better. I give you a hit. It's not Loxodont.
That is a combination of rocks. The single one, much more structural integrity.
Much stronger. Use 3 of them in a row.
Rock together strong.
Can you imagine you could recatch Loxodont on neutral B? Just like throwing it at people.
Oh, that'd be awesome. If Kragg could command grab it and then just
That'd be awesome. I think they want to add that actually. I've heard that.
I think they should add that, and it should just like add damage while he's holding it. Like it should be burning him.
They want like Endless up air to catch Kragg rock and throw it. They want to add that. I think.
Yo, achievement get a KO with Kragg's rock after already hitting your opponent with a rock.
We've had like 3 Kraggs on stream. You guys didn't do that yet? What are you guys doing?
I was surprised we had a Loxodont earlier, and we didn't see the like juggle a ball 4 times.
Oh, I forgot the achievements are random. I love it. It's so random.
Sometimes they just like don't even pop.
You gotta be careful. Of Loxodont.
Hit fall up air. Wait a second.
Wait. It's so even now.
It's actually Grayson's game to win.
Oh, not quite.
You ever get that? Sometimes you just feel the momentum changing. You're like, I've been winning. My opponent hit me once, and you're just like so sure that that's the end.
Especially as a heavy, you gotta feel that.
Oh yeah.
I think you should have magma up there.
I like the high recovery though.
Bad. Not quite. Very close.
Looks big.
I need something.
I wouldn't go out there.
I don't know, man. Omar would have magma forwarded for no reason.
That's true.
Oh, careful. That's it. No, it's not.
It's it. Godai Delta's blast zones are so cavernous.
What? Really high percent. Any hit will kill. Not that one. The fake one.
Ooh, I love that idea from Burr. If you do anything other than just like a normal ledge option at that timing, oh my god, you'd be in so much trouble. And speaking of which,
he has a jump.
Cumulative 300%.
Oh, he messed up the edge guard.
DI.
Oh, rolls away.
Ah!
That's it.
Really smart.
I think maybe Grayson could have DI'd down to get to the pillar, but that's pretty. Loxodont back air sends you.
At that point, you would have to be like anticipating that back air is going to hit you.
Yeah.
Which like you're hoping it doesn't in the first place.
Yeah, I guess the hope. Grayson had the offstage down and just like, I think it was refresh your back air or something.
Yeah. That's such an important thing to have down in this game is like being able to refresh your ledge invincibility really quickly.
And have your big moves. And Kragg has a really good refresh.
Yes, for sure.
He just gets there immediately.
I remember when I was, like still learning stuff about Rano. Of course, I still am every day. But like early on, I was watching Lux stream, and he was like talking about that all the time. He's like, yeah, you just got to get this like the ledge dash and then go back, side B the ledge, get that invincibility refresh. Yeah, it's deadly.
Everyone needs it. Everyone needs their thing. You want the Zetters? The Y button.
The Y.
jump down Y.
You just go over there.
Yeah, just jump back up and go again.
I love Lox with the just side B, grab the ledge.
Yeah, nothing too complicated. We need Bird to parry these down B's at ledge. Kragg's love going for down B at ledge, but if you ledge dash into a parry, you can still punish it.
I believe what you say is the foremost parrier in this bracket.
I parry the most, I think, in the world.
you do a lot of parry.
You have to.
I mean, and especially against a big character, like you were saying.
Kragg's very a parryable character, too.
Mm-hmm. Parryable the platypus?
There's me a platypus skin for Kragg.
That one was for Neighbor, wherever he is.
Like Digimon somewhere.
In his room at
home.
Ooh,
connected
nice.
that at 120. I can't believe that's still comboed at all.
It's just something about being a heavy character, man. You're just going to get caught up to so quickly. I would love to see, honestly, I want to see Grayson do more pillars just like sort of near the ledge when he gets his feet back on stage. Because at 130 right now, I honestly think like run away, get it set up, and then just like, play with a something solid to your back.
Trying to be Steve.
A little bit,
He
yeah.
wants to be Steve.
I forget the name. There's somebody in the Pacific Northwest, a Kragg player, that just wins entire sets off of that. Like, he will hard focus, run to the side, put up a pillar, and then just play with his back to it.
That's crazy. Loxodont has some ways to break pillar without like committing.
He does,
Which is
yeah.
nice. Like some characters don't have, like Forsburn doesn't have like a break pillar without committing.
That was the matchup where that
Yeah.
worked especially, yeah.
Yeah, Loxodont has the rock to get in there.
Send a clone, something like that.
Take him 8 hours to get over there. Don't get hit the whole time he's going over there.
Nice, okay, turning around the up B, but Grayson wasn't even getting ready to parry it anyways.
I will say that turnaround up B is a little fake good.
Is it?
If you see him turn around, just hit him.
That's true.
Just hit
Yeah.
him. Or you can grab it half the time too. But Burn on his last tournament stock.
It's true. Yeah, the winner of this gets to go into loser semis. Which, top 4 at this tournament. Nice feather in your cap considering all the talent that we've got here.
Probably the most stacked Dallas tournament for sure.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I can think of that would make it more
Luck.
stacked, like, is if Luck showed up, yeah.
Next
I'm
time.
so sad he didn't show up.
Next time.
You were right. The Ranos never show up anywhere. You weren't lying.
I think Zedabin's doing so good.
Yeah. It's like there are literally none in the Frosties top 8. I was like, that feels wrong.
They all come in waves too. You find one, there's 4 of them.
They all decide to invade one tournament.
Look at Ant. Like, that was a good idea.
That was like early on the Bayos in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, anyway, last stock, game 5, lose quarters.
Only one can survive as the storm begins.
They can draw.
Double KO.
Oh, Grayson got 90% so fast.
Ooh, and he's getting close to winning this game too. Yeah, Spur had to burn the magma stocks to get around that rock that would have ended the game. And now you got to worry about it once more.
If you're Burr, you need a Nair, grab or something. Here's grab. Oh, not chain grab percent though.
Dude. Oh my goodness,
that can't be right.
I mean, that wouldn't have even ended the game.
No,
it would have just been some damage.
Burr's little spaghetti here.
Gotta clean it up in that last stock. I would have liked the empty hop, but he tried to get that
Here we
forward out a
go.
little late. Hold on.
Oh, Grayson guesses right. The edge guard is very real for Loxodont if he can get him in that corner.
Woo! Roll in. Good tech on the platform. Otherwise, you were super dead. Forward
living
error.
one? Oh, no.
That move got buffed, by the way.
Good buff.